It is October 28th, 2025, and I am freezing my butt off because it is like 50 degrees outside, but it's windy and it's getting into my bones. Speaking of bones, we got a demon skeleton here cutting the limbs of this tree. This year we went bigger than ever. We have the old spider there. I left it outside, didn't store it in the shed, and nothing works now. All the wiring, it has been chewed off for some reason. I don't understand whatever happened to it, but yeah, all I could do was basically put it in there. Then we have over here our skelly. I added lighting for it, and of course it has the animated eyes, or the additional eyes that you can purchase for it. The old eyes died, and dressed it as Eddie from the 1980 album Killers. You might notice that it has a laughable hatchet there on next. Then we also have the spicy skeleton from years ago. The Green Reaper from Home Depot, 12 feet tall. And Siren Head returns. This year I had to redo the head of the sirens. There he goes. Unfortunately, we have had a very stormy season, and the thing fell. So I had to rebuild it. There's a guy over there, like 50, no, that's actually like 20 feet up in the air, and he has an alien head hogger in his face. We're trying to get some funds to keep this going. The alien is back again. Not a lot done to it, just a few repairs. Then we have the werewolf, immortal werewolf. Unfortunately, the gears in the jaw are, I guess, chewed up. And yeah, it's doing some weird stuff. I tried to fix this myself. As you can see, the jaw is kind of jumpy. Looks like it's out of sequence, probably a worn gear that's spinning. But unfortunately, SVI, Seasonal Visions International, who manufactured this for Home Depot, Home Accents, matter of fact, would not offer any support on anything that's been discontinued. This one has been discontinued for like 3 years. So I'm SOL. Their support is horrible for anything that's not in production. And I heard that they're even having trouble with Home Accents. So they might not even supply any more products. I don't know, because they're doing the Star Wars stuff. I'm probably not going to buy it because of that. Home Depot, they tried to give me a little bit of support, but the person was absolutely not knowledgeable about it and kept giving me odd ideas, which I had to turn down. But they tried. It still works, but it doesn't work as well as before. The witch, impressively, is still going. So, and this is my mom's favorite. Matter of fact, she was saying, we also got a pallet full of stuff, and one of the things that we got into the pallet was this worry crow, scary crow, whatever the name is. It is 15 feet tall, and it was a huge pain in the butt to assemble. It's supposed to be assembled by 3 people, and I'm working alone, so you can imagine it took me 3 hours to put that thing up. And then we have our prick doctor pointing to that sign over there. So I'm guessing we're begging for money now. It's creepy as hell. Whenever I see that thing out of the corner of my eye, I get scared. I can swear somebody's like hanging around over here very late at night. This is part of the stuff that we got on the pallet. This is a gargoyle from Home Depot. Doesn't do much other than light. It's creepy, but it's nice. We also have the dragon from Costco. The dragon kind of still works. I had to repair some of the works inside. That was kind of repetitive, but in any case, and I did add LED eyes to it last year, and the year before that, the eyes were not working. The eyes are supposed to be timer, they are not working the way I expected, but there it is. And I'm probably gonna add a fog machine to it. As we can see, I added a hose, which we can see over here. This is the hoses and the connections for the fog machine. The wings are off. They broke off, matter of fact, and I had to repair them because of the wind. This one is the one that suffers the most. Incredibly enough, the larger ones did not suffer at all. Well, except for Siren Head, which actually kind of lost his head. But moving on, let's pause this for a second. We have a Green Reaper over there from years back. It's like 5 years old, 6 years old maybe. Unavoidably, this break. Yeah, you can see here. We got some statue tombs or tomb heads that we got also on that pallet from Home Depot. Not a whole lot of value, but the pallet was cheap. And over here we have the band. This year we got the drummer, which was broken. We fixed it, and we got it over there playing. We also got an Amazon skeleton, cheap dancing skeleton from Amazon. It doesn't do much. And then we have the whole bunch of skeletons over here. We have about 20 skeletons. Like, I don't know. I decided to I was lazy, so I just put them together like that. And the wind has kind of positioned them in very, very funny poses. So some of them fell, but most bent in strange ways. So it's really, really funny the way they actually ended up. Over here we have Stripe from the movie Gremlins. It's off right now. It laughs and it turns on the eyes. The Gremlin is kind of funny. Let's see. There's the plug. It's in. Let's see if the ear falls off. It's very poorly made. Classic Disney crap. That's all it does. We also got in that pallet an Ultra Skelly. That was a score, and I already programmed some phrases on it.
The more you eat, the sweeter you get, and the sweeter you get, the sweeter you taste.
We also went for the spider, as we can see over here. That's the 9 feet wide, I think, spider. Returning again the Reaching Reaper. Returning again the Jumping Devil. This one's fun. I'm probably gonna add some videos if I can catch the kids like jumping back, because this is scary. It's a jump scare. Another one of the tombs that we got on the pallet, and for whatever reason this is off. So let's to turn it on, let's go ahead and turn that on. We got aliens over here, a pony. We also scored big on that pallet. We found within it the hearse, Home Depot hearse, which is a really, really collectible item. There we go. We added a 20-foot tall black cat, and we have over here Featuring again the dog with the chain of the owner. The cat's inflating, doing its thing. So the cat's doing the downward dog. Look at that. It actually took the stake out. That's interesting. In any case, I should be able to lift it up. And there it goes. You're gonna have to put that stake in. That's probably the reason why it didn't work. So we have a few skeletons I added to the mix. These ones are trying to do like jumping on top of the horse. The skeletons are trying to remove an alien from one of their heads. And we got the old UFO back, UFO crash scene. This one was also stored outside. I thought it being an umbrella, it will last. It did not. So it's kind of all broken. But I was able to add more LEDs to it. Those would be chasing LEDs or LEDs from Amazon. And well, that's all it does. And that's what we have for this year. 2025, bigger than ever. Huge pain in the butt to assemble, particularly with the lights and whatnot. But I think the lights add a lot of, I don't know, possess. Is that the word? Possess? In any case, we also have the Star Wars stuff, but we're not going to take that out because that's really collectible. And I don't want it to be withered. And that's all we got.